time for an upcycle. 5 ways that I use silk scarves around my home, and none of them involve wearing them. Check it out. You have a silk scarf you're just not wearing anymore, or maybe it was something sentimental that your grandmother left you or an aunt, and you want to find some really cool, unique way to use it in your home so you can enjoy it and look at it, but you don't necessarily want to wear it. You're supposed to be sleeping on silk pillowcases, so if you've got a couple of extra silk scarves that you've either thrifted, again, or sentimental, you can easily make them into a no-sew pillowcase. You can use a little bit of fabric glue on 3 sides once you measure out with your standard pillow, or you can do a straight stitch on 3 sides. Remember to leave one side open and do like sides facing when you do that, and then you turn it right side out, and then you can just slide your pillow right in it, and you have your own custom made beautiful silk pillowcase. Super simple. That's a great way to start, especially if you want to learn to sew. Easy sewing DIY. If you don't want to make your own pillowcase, why not use those beautiful scarves to wrap around existing pillows that you already have? You can do all kinds of different fun things and add little accents that you can easily take off. You can make it as wide on the pillow as you want, or as skinny, maybe put a little brooch and clip it together. Just have fun with those pillows. Next up, we have a little DIY curtain. Find a darling little scarf that you love the look of, one of those little adjustable curtain rods and these little clip curtain pieces. Clip them across the top of your scarf, slide them on your rod, and put them in your window. You could do one on each side. You could do different ones. You could even connect a bunch of different silk scarves together to make a really big panel. Next up, let's make a rose with a silk scarf. So first of all, take your scarf and fold it in half where it's a big triangle. Then you're gonna take the top end and you're gonna take those 2 little top pieces and you're gonna tie them in a little double knot. Once you've done that, you're gonna kind of hang that little knot right underneath your hand, kind of drape it. You're gonna grab one side of your scarf and bring it in and hold on to it. Then you're gonna come through, grab the other end, and bring it through and pull it tight so you're making a smaller triangle. Then you're gonna come together and you're gonna take those 2 open sides, twist them just a touch, and then you're going to pull. And as you pull, it will become a rose. The tighter you pull, the smaller rose it makes. This is actually great to wear around your neck right now. You know that's really trending. So if you needed to know how to do that, there you go. And then you can just take your excess edges and you can find some beautiful vase or like the sterling silver pitcher, and you can tie it around to decorate with. You can decorate all kinds of things with these beautiful silk scarf roses. Next up, you want to frame a portion of a scarf. I got this really cool frame thrifting, so I'm going to pop the back out and we're just going to frame a little segment of this scarf without having to cut it at all. So I'm going to clean the glass, then I'm just going to take my scarf and I'm going to cover the existing photo that was there with the scarf. I'm going to kind of pinpoint exactly which piece that I want to show through. I'm going to wrap it around and tie it in the back. That way the scarf is still intact and all you see coming through the front piece of the glass is the little portion that we wanted to frame that my daughter liked. Then when you want to wear the scarf, you can always take it back out again. And of course you can frame the entire scarf, which I will show in another video how to do that start to finish. Last but not least, we're gonna wrap with the scarf. Now you could do any kind of package. It doesn't have to be a book, but I happen to be wrapping this book for my daughter. So you wanna put your scarf square, flat, come in from one corner, wrap it around, and then there's 2 ways you can do it. You can either grab the 2 side pieces and tie, and then you can take those 2 pieces and tie it again like you're bundling a little package. Then you could take that excess side and you can gather it up and tuck it under the piece that you have just tied. Once you've done that, you can take that piece and just kind of tuck it a little. Once you get your little sides adjusted, just pull it tight, and then what you're gonna do is tuck, 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 and then tuck it underneath so you kind of make that middle part of the bow. Then you can either leave the excess pieces hanging out the side, or you can tuck them down and make an actual bow on top of the package. This is a great way to give a scarf as a gift and give a present, and then you've got 2 gifts in one. Now, if you'd rather just tie it and bundle it together, all you do is skip that tucking under step. So you've got it rolled on one side, just like we'd started with. Then you're gonna take the other side and fold it in over your package, whatever it may be, big box, little box, doesn't matter. Grab your 2 edges once you've got it all pulled in and do a knot and then another knot and tie it like you're tying a shoe, and then just zhuzh up your bow, and that's it. Happy upcycling.